All right, we're going to attempt. I don't have a drum roll in my sound effects, but I should. We're going to attempt to see if DJ Pork's mic will work.
Just play Phil.
That's what it is, Dr. Phil's thing?
Yeah, just play Phil.
If I can find it in time before he gets in there. Here it is.
Open the door or I'm going to throw rocks through your windows, you dumb whore.
Hey,
it works.
Look at that.
Thoughts and prayers went out.
It did. Yay.
See, people should have won. They should have come and bought our thoughts and prayers when they're on sale.
They should have.
See what we prove?
Yeah. Now, I'm going to miss Pork sitting right here talking to a mic like Johnny Carson. But,
I know.
But it is good that he's back in his own temple over there.
He can always, come back and price those right for us.
He should. And he will, and he should.
In a month.
Give it some time.
The thoughts and prayers are Band-Aids.
We've got to maintain.
Thoughts and prayers for the board to not work again.
Right.
Even though you do have to put on your buttons, definitely the come on down sound. Because when it happens, we have to be prepared.
Well, really, this is the sound. I mean, this is the sound. And that's the sound that is relative to anything on this show. Speaking of which, welcome to Smells Like 90's Rock. It's Sheila, Hot Toddy, and DJ Pork. We're all here tonight. We got through the sea of bro country fans out there.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so. I had to park on the other side of the baseball stadium. I hope I'm okay.
Are you serious?
Well, Wait,
that's a long walk.
Yeah, but they closed off the roads to get to this parking garage.
When?
I guess 30 minutes ago when I rolled up.
It had to have been because I got here shortly after I got at the intersection of Neyland.
It was about 11:30 when I showed up.
Neyland and whatever.
Got here too early.
Volunteer, is that what it is? Neyland and Volunteer, and to pull in, and that road was wide open, and I was able to get on Fulmer or the main street there. Right next to Thompson Bowling to get into the station.
Yep.
And
could not get on that
really?
road. Nope.
Well, they must have waited because, as I was coming in, police were leaving. So, who blocked it off?
There's a bunch of cops out there, so.
He got here too early.
Huh? I have to.
Him.
Oh, him, yeah. No, he got here too late because I got here early.
Because you got here before
they still
the
had
mass
the roads
exodus.
blocked off as I was walking
No,
up
the
here.
mass exodus was happening when I got here. I got here shortly
the roads
after
were still
11.
blocked off as I was walking up
They
there.
weren't blocked off at all when I got here.
They were blocked when I got here for 5 seconds.
I should have parked in the staff parking lot. I didn't realize that the entrance would be blocked off.
How are you going to get back to your car? One of us got to drive.
I'll just
him
walk.
down.
I'm just hoping it doesn't get towed or anything.
The
like
baseball
that.
stadium is if I'm remembering correctly, it's a ways down, is it not?
It's right
Not
next
that far.
door. Yeah,
it's across the street.
it's a block away.
Yeah,
It's roughly a block away.
You know where the scary
Exactly.
statue is?
The scary statue, yes.
It's right by that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's right next to
Really? Is it always been that close?
It's on the other side of the building of that athletic department that's right across the street.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, you're right. It's not too far.
It's not very far.
It's not very far. But no, I don't understand because, shortly after 11 o'clock, because usually when a concert lets out, Neyland Drive, the volunteer pouring into Neyland Drive, they usually block it off to make that 2 lanes of exit.
Yes.
It's just exit only. When I got here, I was worried it was going to be that, but no, you could still get in there. And then I managed to turn right. I had to wait for a while, and I actually asked a very nice police officer who actually did let me into the parking garage here.
See, that has never worked for me asking police officers. They've never
this was the first time.
Every time I'm like, I gotta do a radio show. Keep moving.
I shoot my shot, as the kids say today. Not the same thing, but I did, and he's like, "Sure, I'll get you in." So he got me in, but yeah, the traffic was bad, but I was able to get in here. So they must have blocked off later. That doesn't make any sense.
No, because
I guess
turned in
that little T intersection in front of Neyland.
Yeah,
that was blocked off to get in.
Oh well, that's usually I don't come from that direction though.
And I'm not coming from Neyland. Is it Neyland Avenue? I'm not coming from there. Drive.
Get it
okay,
right.
I'm not.
Okay. So I came from Neyland Drive, made a right.
I didn't come from
made
Neyland
a right.
Drive.
See, because you're coming from the other end.
I'm coming from east. Yeah.
I'm coming from west.
So I make a right onto Neyland Drive.
I make a left onto Neyland Drive.
I'm coming from downtown.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
And then I go across Fulmer.
You turn right. You go on.
Well, no,
Fulmer.
I crossed Fulmer and I made the first right into the parking garage up that way.
I drove through the heart of campus, more or less.
Yeah.
So
I take the same route I take every week, and I managed to get in here.
They wouldn't let us go right because that's right from Thompson Bowling Arena. And
right. I'm very confused. Then why did they block off areas?
It was
after the fact. then, or I think
it was like in the middle of it.
I think we're thinking of different areas because
possibly the T intersection in front of Neyland Stadium, not Neyland Drive.
See, that's the thing. Neyland Drive was not blocked off, so it's
okay. Should have gone with Neyland Drive. I'll remember that next time.
Well, good, because
thanks, Luke Bryan.
Luke Bryan, you taught us a great lesson. That's his voice, by the way.
So, are you saying like Pork? You usually come up where the Neyland Stadium's right in front of you, and you make a right?
I'm coming from downtown, so I drive
up Cumberland.
Yeah, up Cumberland, and take a left at like the student center.
Okay.
Come down that little drive.
Which side of the student center? That's the problem.
Yeah, do you come down the Fulmer side or the volunteer side?
Yeah.
Which side?
I think it's the volunteer side because
where it's on your left.
The Neyland Stadium will be on your left as you're going down that road.
Okay, that's where your mistake went.
No. Neyland Stadium's on your left regardless of which way you go.
Well, yeah, but
But I'm driving right past it.
You're on Fulmer.
Okay, I'm on Fulmer.
Is the student center on your right or is the student center on your? Okay, then that's Fulmer. So you go straight down the road.
Now, maybe I don't know which one's which.
Yeah.
We only graduated.
We only went here for many years, and you still work here. So I don't.
Do you see the torchbearer? That'll help me. Do you see the torchbearer?
No, that's at the end of.
That's volunteer.
That's volunteer. Okay. That's at that intersection there.
I got rerouted. I got rerouted to volunteer.
I crossed Fulmer, and we made a right off of volunteer.
See, here's what you need to do.
Volunteer.
You get on Neyland Drive. Go up whichever way you're coming from, east or west. Come in right there at that entrance on Volunteer.
Where the scary statue is.
Where the scary statue. Hang a right onto the main street. I think it ends up being Main Street, but it turns into Fulmer there on that road.
Damn you, Luke Bryan.
That's between the communications building, which we're next to, and Thompson Bowling Arena, and then pull into our usual thing.
You can go forward and make the first right into the other entrance.
We're having a very convoluted argument about this.
To Neyland, or you can keep going straight.
To our parking garage.
You go straight. But why would you do that when you can just
Because they wouldn't let you go right in front of the Thompson Bowling
Blasphemous. KPD, explain yourself. Why would you block the roads this late?
And I would tell you, like, ever since they redid campus so that you cannot come up through campus easily by going near the library.
Yes.
It's so much harder when they block off those roads.
Oh, you know it. And that's why they did it, too.
Because, like,
they don't care.
It used to be like you could go and then you would cut, go up by the library and cut over and you were right there in front of the whatever road runs by the torchbearer.
You're like Emerald. Bam!
Yeah. But
Emerald.
now you can't do that.
Emerald Lagasse, he's the cook, the chef.
That guy.
He goes, bam, when he makes stuff.
They changed it.
I will mention this. I don't know.
So parking tips.
Parking tips, that's right. Are we still? I think we're actually on the air radio-wise. I don't know if anybody knew this. We were off the air on radio for a long time today. We were just on streaming, but I think we're actually on the air now. Maybe not. Maybe you're just streaming. I don't know. Anyway, regardless, the reason why is because the new antenna is finally up. So, so that actually went through. We've been talking about that. Was that ever going to happen? But it's actually
it's there now.
It actually went through. So, I think we are on the radio right now. I think it clicked back on, but I'm not sure. Regardless, either you're hearing us on the radio, you're probably not listening to us at all. I can say whatever I want. It's fine.
We have like 2 listeners.
Well, if they can't hear us on the radio.
School starts next week, so kids might be moving in.
Oh, school here. I was about to say school's been starting the last couple of weeks for everybody. But you mean UT.
UT.
Yeah. We might have some out there. I don't know. Hey, if you're listening.
Yeah.
That's what I always say.
That's the quality programming we'll be bringing you all year round.
That's what you get on Smells Like 90's Rock. Thanks for tuning in.